Hey, do you ever have one of those days or one of those moments when you're like, you get something or you're reminded of something and you go and you tell somebody about it and you're just super excited because you're like, I just had this great epiphany. And they're like, yeah, man, I think, yeah, I know that. Yeah, of course I know that. Yeah. And you're like, no, you don't understand it. You don't get it. You don't get it at the level I get it. That happened to me today. I just do a lot of stuff, and I don't mean that to brag. I don't mean that to like talk about, just about how great I am because I'm not. I think I'm very average. But I tell you that because when you do a lot of things, it's really easy to get overwhelmed. And I mean, I've got Caliber, I've got 3PNT, I'm writing that book. I'm doing these things here, this Facebook page, I'm doing the YouTube page, doing the Twitter, I'm trying to grow this, trying to build that. Just starting to help out Mike Bosworth, in my mind, the premier sales trainer. We're doing a joint venture. Really, I shouldn't call it a joint venture. It's him, and I'm helping him, and he's mentoring me. And by calling it a joint venture is probably a gross overstatement, but I'm working with him, which is a great step. Something I'm kind of excited about. But in the process of doing all of this, I got a little overwhelmed. I'm just tired. I'm kind of just like, oh my gosh, man, I got all this stuff going on, got all this, all of these challenges. Because the more you do, the more you push yourself, the more stress you're going to put yourself under, the more disharmony that you're going to have, and it's just going to be hard. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just doing a lot, and by the way, I love it. I love everything that I'm doing. I love being busy. I love being active. I love just pushing and just constantly pushing myself as far as I can to see, what's my own threshold. And like everybody, I find out pretty quickly that my threshold is pretty dang light, and I got to push myself more, and just to really get in and find out what I'm made of. That's the really important part of life for me, is to really see what I'm capable of and push myself quite a bit. But in the process of doing this, you can kind of get slowly, at least for me, I can slowly get, jaded or get down or get distracted about, with every little thing that comes along. And, you just sit back and you go, man, there's just so much going on, and this isn't working, and that's not working, and this isn't happening, and whatever the case is, whatever that is for you, it's really easy to get distracted, really easy to get down, really easy to lose your focus. And that's what I want to talk about, because it dawned on me as I'm coming back from a meeting and I'm heading to another meeting, and I thought to myself, you know what? Light finds light. And it just kind of hit me, and I went, light finds light. Yeah, man, that's it. The happier I am, the more positive I am, the more focused, more motivated, the more I'm going to be like that. Light finds light. Now you're going to be like, oh yeah, well, that's pretty much obvious. I think everybody knows that, Tab. Well, guess what? Tab didn't know that. And I'm talking in the third person. I didn't know that. I did know that. I do know that. I forgot that. Right? Sometimes we forget things. Sometimes we need to be reminded of the things that are good and what we're pushing for, what we're trying to accomplish. The light finds light. That's so important to me today. Because this morning, I sat down with Jackson, who's my VP of operations, and I was like, dude, this isn't working. That's not working. What about this and what about that? And he says a few things, and I'm like, well, dude, things are working out all right. Where have I been? What's going on with me? Why am I not aware? Now, I'm not saying everything's perfect, because, well, nothing ever is. But the point is that I was getting myself worked up into things that weren't really there. Darkness finds darkness. Light finds light. Like finds like. So if you're a positive person and you're letting that light shine, guess what? You're going to find other people that are positive, other people that have their light shining, and you're going to grow. And you know what? The first person you need to find with that light is you. You need to find you. You need to allow yourself the opportunity to have that light. Absolutely you first. Get that light. Because the alternative is you're going to find that darkness. And that darkness is going to consume you. And you're going to find people that are dark. You're going to find people that aren't achieving. And if you put yourself in a position to find those people, guess what? First person you're going to find that's dark is you. And then you're going to find other dark people. That's hard to get out of that. It's super hard to get out of that. So, light finds light. Choose the positive. Find those things that are good. Find that light. And just dive into that. Find the light in you first. And all these other things are going to come together for you. May not come together perfect, may not come together quickly, but they do come together. Hope that means something to you. And I hope that everything in your life is full of light, and that you're just like, yeah, duh, Tab, I get that. But if you're not, and you're like me, and you need to be reminded that light finds light, that light finds light, I hope you find this video well and meaningful to you.